Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I want to talk about crazy ass Memphis. Girl, what the hell y'all got going on over there in Memphis, honey? What is going on? I have to talk about this crazy story, all right? And this story is involving a teenager, okay? A teenager that happened to be beat down while at work. Do you hear what I say? And these four individuals that you see on the screen at this time, these are the individuals that participated in said crime. All right. I want to get into a news article so that we could just check out more of the details to find out more about what happened to this young man while at his job, because this is giving every bit of a disgrace because y'all all giving grown as hell. And it took four of y'all to jump on a 17-year-old. Like, girl, what? Let's get into it. Okay. So what they're saying here over on news channel 3, they're saying four were charged with assault after beatdown at Cheddar's. Now, four family members have been arrested after a brutal beatdown in Cordova restaurant that left a teenage employee badly injured last Sunday. Now, my question is whether or not the family is going to be able to file anything, any type of suit or anything against the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, things happen at work, and maybe it may not have been their fault, but he was on y'all property when he ended up getting assaulted. So I wonder if there is going to be any liability that the company is going to be expected to take when it comes to this situation. But let's get into it because this is actually a family of four. Okay, you have Brittany, Carol, Darius, and Caitlin. They're all charged with aggravated assault. And with the Memphis Police Department, this is what they're confirming. An aggravated assault, from my understanding, is indeed a felony. Now, from the looks of this, I'm willing to believe that y'all have a history. Okay. I definitely believe that y'all have a history. I know when I typed Brittany Brantley's name in, I only typed in Brittany Brantley's name and I saw like two or three mug shots. So we know for a fact Miss Brittany has a history of doing something. Okay, some type of disorderly conduct in some fashion. So hopefully the article that I'm about to get into will let us know more about that. But I definitely saw more than one mugshot for this woman, including the one that you see here. Okay, so let's get back into this article because again, this is just some crazy stuff here. All right. They're saying Letitia Ford said her 17-year-old son, who is a host at the Cheddars on North Germantown Parkway, was seating a party of 8 when he was attacked. Now, according to a police report, Brittany Brantley and another family member became upset because it was taking too long for their large party to be seated. Now, if y'all have ever been to a Cheddars, I know I have, and it is pretty popular depending on when you go, girl. It's a very popular restaurant. And sometimes restaurants come with a wait. Like, that's why a lot of times before I go places, I like to call and just be like, hey, just wanted to get an idea on your wait time for X amount of people. So I can already kind of gauge what is giving. I feel like these people have been there before. Y'all already know how it goes when it comes to wait time at restaurants. Okay. I wish I knew the exact day that they went, because if you went on a Sunday, oh girl, and there's the gag right there. I had to go back up. If you went on a Sunday, they said this baby was injured on last Sunday. So if you went there on a Sunday, girl, you know it's packed the hell out because people coming from church to go out to eat with a family. And it might be a thing that's a ritual for them that they always go to Cheddar's afterwards. So if you're going on a Sunday in the afternoon, I expect it to be extremely packed. There's been times I've pulled up to Cheddar's, and when I say there have been people standing outside, there have been people standing outside waiting to get in. Wayne, I think one time I even could have sat in the car because I'm like, okay, I don't want to stand in this foyer. You know what I'm saying? I think because I want to say that they had like a texting app or something like that. Don't quote me, but I think so. It's been a minute, but I feel like I sat in the car for a little bit and then hopped out instead of standing outside waiting and stuff. So I'm like, girl, y'all just went to that restaurant in my personal ready to cause some damn trouble, because ain't no way. I understand you being hungry, but if I'm going to a restaurant and I'm hungry, I'm not finna cut up. Now, some people do that. You know, some people get so hungry, they be ready to fight folks. Girl, listen, y'all not finna come in between me and my meal. I might be frustrated, but girl, hurry up and bring me some bread out of something so I can feed myself. But I'm not finna jump up there and attack you and put myself at risk when I came here to get some food. Like, all of that just really defeated the purpose in my opinion. But let's keep going. All right. Now, they're saying that according to a police report, Brittany Brantley and another family member became upset. Okay. Became upset because it was taking too long for their large party to be seated. Now, once again, if you're going on a Sunday, it's already a large party. Okay. It's multiple large parties that are there on Sunday. So I can imagine it's going to take some time for y'all four to be seated, especially if they probably wait for a table of 8 to clear up. Maybe the tables they do have available are about to likely be empty because somebody is about to, one of the waitresses is about to leave or the waiter is about to head out. So that table is going to be blank for about 30 minutes. Like, I think it's a lot of things that goes into seating a party at a restaurant. Okay. Now they're saying that Darius Brantley, I guess he just couldn't take himself. Okay. He just couldn't handle it too much longer. He decided that he was going to exchange words with the host. See, here's my thing. Instead of arguing with the host, ask to see the manager so that the manager can accommodate you. And should you be that frustrated, they might even give you like a free soda or something. I don't know. They might throw something in there for you or give you a little discount. I don't know. But I feel like instead of exchanging words with the host, when they just really doing their job, you should have escalated it to a manager. So I just feel like, girl, y'all probably just went there to be on attack mode anyway. But anywho, all right, they're saying Darius Brantley exchanged words with the host, then allegedly attacked him from behind. And see, that's giving coward activity. That you did all that running off at the mouth, and when the boy turned around, you decided to kick him in the behind, or not kick him in the behind, but you kicked him from behind. And my thing is, we do not know for sure exactly what the young man said in response to these people for them to just want to jump on him out of nowhere, because maybe he did get smart, who knows. But I just feel like, I mean, you ain't got to put your hands on nobody for real, but people do stuff differently, and that's why they in this situation now. Once Darius decided that he was going to attack the boy from behind, Brittany Brantley decided that she was going to join in too and start punching him until he fell and hit his head against the brick wall. Now, here's my question. If you have a lot of people there and the place is already packed the hell out, hello, it's already packed the hell out. Y'all can barely get seating. Where was everybody? Did anybody try to stop this brawl or whatever from happening? Did anybody try to stop this young man from getting jumped on? Or did y'all just continue to sit there and eat y'all food? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Okay. I'm sure the cameras will catch all of that. Right. So Brittany Brantley joined in, punching him until he fell and hit his head against a brick wall, y'all. A brick wall that could have possibly given this baby a concussion. It could have done anything to him. You know what I'm saying? He could have died that night just from hitting his head on that brick wall. Ain't no telling. He could have had bleeding on the brain. It could have been anything. And y'all didn't think about all of that. So I hope that this case goes is to its fullest extent. And Miss Brittany, girl, you already, all right. I do believe that is Miss Brittany. Let me put your face back up here, honey. Yeah, Miss Brittany Brantley, girl, you already got a history. Now I don't know what Caitlin, Carol, or Darius got, but I wouldn't be surprised if they have, a background too. But girl, come on, girl, you this might be your third strikes, you're out. In all honesty, since you want to cut up, can't wait to see when y'all get in front of the judge. Now, the employee was taken to a hospital with non-critical injuries. Thank God. But based on the photo I saw, I'm like, y'all sure it was non-critical? I guess critical to the point where he would be, in ICU. Critical to a point where he's on the verge of death. So maybe that's what they mean non-critical. But girl, it gives that they were stomping him out. It gives his face is swollen as hell. It's giving that, listen, it was given very critical to me. But I guess if those are injuries that can heal over time, then that's why they're not calling it like critical, because he's not in ICU. But they're saying that the employee was taken to a hospital with non-critical injuries and later told police he was unconscious for 20 to 30 minutes. So he didn't even know what was happening to him for about 20 to 30 minutes. Now, records state that he did suffer a concussion. He had bruises and abrasions to his face, a black eye, and he had bruised lungs. And if you think that I'm not going to send y'all the hospital bill, I definitely would. Got this baby laid the hell out. And I feel like when this photo was taken, he was probably unconscious at that very time. Okay. But thank God the medical people got there to see about him. This 17-year-old baby, excited to finally have a job, out here doing what he got to do, only hosting one of the easiest jobs you can have until you have disgruntled employees like that, and having to manage them the best way that you can. And y'all didn't recognize the fact that this baby is a damn 17-year-old kid. This is not an adult. Y'all didn't recognize that. Y'all didn't recognize that. So for y'all to take y'all issue up with a 17-year-old, I wish they could throw some type of child abuse on there too. Some type of child endangerment since he's under 18 years old. I wish that they could throw that to y'all as well. Because y'all should have took y'all issues up with one of them grown ass managers or somebody. But anywho, girl, because they done got me a little hot about how they came at this baby. But let's go ahead and let's get back into this article. All right. So they're saying the four were booked into jail on that Thursday. So the incident happened on Sunday, but by that Thursday, they were booked into jail. So it seems like they may have taken some time to find these individuals. Now, court records show that Darius Brantley was sentenced, girl, get into this now, sentenced in November 2021 to 3 years in a voluntary manslaughter case. He was out on bond, all right, posted July 11 in a separate case involving a theft from Wingstop. So he was sentenced in November 2021 to 3 years. So when did he get out? In 2021, because it ain't been a full 3 years. So how was he sentenced to 3 years in prison, 3 years probation? What was he sentenced to? So now we are confirming that Darius has a history. All right. Darius has a history. Okay. They're saying he was out on bond, posted July 11th in a separate case involving theft. So that's why I say y'all came there. I knew I wasn't crazy. Y'all went to that Cheddar's to get some started. That's what that was. Y'all just wanted to huff and puff with your afro. Like, that's what y'all wanted to do. Okay. Now, Brittanys Brantley has a misdemeanor assault charge from 2019. And that's not all Miss Brittanys Brantley has, because I know I saw her name pop up somewhere else. Okay. So I definitely saw her name pop up somewhere else. And I'm trying to see if I could find where, because she has two different mug shots up here. Let me see what Miss girl may have had. I'm not sure what that mug shot there is for, because it's not necessarily popping up. So they're saying Memphis woman charged with facilitating first-degree murder after Whitehaven shooting. So Brittanys has some involvement with whatever was going on over there. Let me share this screen real quick so that y'all can see, because this is also Miss Brittanys Brantley. So what were they trying to say? That she has a misdemeanor assault charge from 2019. This article is from 2019 as well. Memphis woman charged with facilitating first-degree murder after Whitehaven shooting. Okay, now I wonder if that has something to do with her brother. It looks like it. Brittanys Brantley was charged with facilitation of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence when she was booked into jail on Wednesday. And this was back in June of 2019. Now, according to police, Brantley, her brother Darius Brantley, and a friend drove to a particular address to confront somebody named Kelvin Collins for allegedly putting his hands on Brittanys, is what they say. It's always somebody else, huh? So witnesses said multiple people inside a 2010 Dodge Avenger opened fire on the victim, striking him multiple times and killing him. This is what's killing me softly. It makes me think about the Travis Rudolph case and how that girl went and told her brother and them whatever she told them. Those boys showed up at Travis's house, and then Travis got to popping, and then one guy died. This is similar to me, because you have a woman like Brittanys accusing somebody of putting their hands on her. I wasn't there, so I can't confirm or deny. Told her brother came over there to confront the guy. Obviously, the guy is getting in his car driving away, and y'all just opened fire on his vehicle, striking him multiple times and killing him. Like, really? And y'all mean to tell me you gave this man a manslaughter charge? Girl, what kind of attorney y'all don't win a guy? Girl, they must got a well-connected one, because I'm confused. Now, authorities said Brittanys took the murder weapon and drove away from the hospital after dropping both the men off. It was never recovered. They're saying that one of the people that was with them was arrested and charged with facilitation of first-degree murder, while Darius Brantley was charged with first-degree murder. So let's go back. What did they say? So this looks like Maybe he was charged with first degree murder and then they gave him voluntary manslaughter instead because he was sentenced in November of 2021, roughly 2 years after said incident. Ain't that something? Like, girl, these Brantleys is a mess. Now they're saying that a Memphis PD incident report shows she was stopped for speeding near the airport, and a check of her driver's license revealed she had a warrant on the assault charge issued a day earlier. Okay, so I'm flipping in between two different articles. So she already has a history of some form of violence out here in these streets, and that's just what be killing me. Y'all be having these people out here being repeat offenders and stuff, and they just able to walk around and be free to commit more crimes. I think that's ultimately, messed up in my personal opinion. I think that's hella messed up. But one thing about it, girl, karma is gonna come and she gonna snatch y'all wigs up. But at the end of the day, I do want to play this news article this news report where you'll hear what this young man's mother had to say and additional details regarding this case. All right, so y'all just pretty much heard everything that the mom had to say, and I think that she's absolutely right. They need to pay for whatever it is that they did to him, okay? On the front end and the back end, okay? Back end being financially, on the front end, y'all gonna get what's coming to y'all when these charges are pressed. If y'all get probation, I feel like y'all probably gonna get probation again. Y'all out here clapping folks, beating folks up, and just able to walk out and celebrate y'all life and look forward to another day to eat at Cheddar, honey. I can't. Meanwhile, this young man probably not even trying to go back to work out of fear that somebody probably gonna do something else to him. Probably don't even want to go out the house and work again. And I bet that was his first job. I can't take it, honey. But that's all I got. Just wanted to tell y'all about this story because I thought that it was an utter mess, honey. Go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that we just discussed. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.